The Word of God says in Matthew chapter 7, starting off in verse 15, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them." First and foremost, notice that Jesus is warning us to beware of who? False prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing. We are told that we will know them, again, referring to who? False prophets, by their fruits, which begs the question, what is the fruit of a false prophet? The Word of God says in Luke chapter 6, starting off in verse 43, "For a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit, neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. For every tree is known by his own fruit. For of thorns men do not gather figs, nor of a bramble bush gather they grapes." Look at verse 45. "A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For of the abundance of the heart," notice this, "his mouth speaketh." Matthew chapter 12, starting off in verse 33, "Either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by his" what? "Fruit." Verse 34, "O generation of vipers, how can ye, being evil," don't miss this, "speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart," again, "the mouth" what? "Speaketh. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure bringeth forth evil things. But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall" what? "Speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned." According to this passage, the fruits of a false prophet are the words of a false prophet. The way in which we discern who they are is by what they say. We identify them not by their appearance or behavior, but rather their speech. Who they are inwardly manifests itself verbally. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.